What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about my journey at Full Sail University. I'm currently 8 months into my classes, and the last time I made an update about my Full Sail journey was in December, and it's now February the 9th, so I figured it's time to make another update video. In my last video, somebody asked me what's in the launch box, so today we're going to be covering what's inside it. You usually receive the launch box after 3 months, so I'm sure a lot of people who are new at Full Sail are wondering what they're going to be getting. So I'm going to be covering a little bit of the specs on the computer, so in case if you're a computer fanatic, you'll know exactly what you're getting. These are some videos I took of my launch box when I first got it. I try to record everything that I thought I might want to show people if I ever made a unboxing video. So hopefully I kind of recorded everything. So whenever you get the launch box, it'll come in a packaging box, and then you'll open it, and then you'll have an MSI box inside it. You'll also have a backpack in there. You'll open the MSI box, and there will be a computer in there with some cloth around it. The computer comes with a charger, and it comes in like a gray steel. I really like the gray steel look that it has to it. It looks like it's been well made, and it's a very heavy computer. I don't know if you've ever bought a computer from Walmart, but those are really cheap computers and they're very light. But this MSI computer, it's basically a whole computer desktop compressed into a laptop. This is really amazing because it's a very powerful computer on the go, but if I'm gonna be honest, it's only good for doing things that are gonna idle the computer. Because if you're gonna do any actual heavy workflow things like running Unreal Engine, you're probably only gonna get like an hour and a half to 2 hours out of it. Because these laptops are basically, like I said, a desktop computer smashed into a laptop. And if you know anything about desktop computers, you'll know that they are very power hungry. Also, if you like to eat while typing or something, you're gonna stain this computer really quick because the metal it's made out of, it's really noticeable whenever you leave any sort of like handprints on it. But yeah, as you see, they did a pretty good job with the packaging. It feels very nice, very well done. It comes with a manual, but it doesn't come with a Windows key. The Windows key will already be installed. So I'm guessing if I ever need to like clean wipe this computer like entirely, like reinstall Windows, I'm hoping it'll just like recognize the computer or something. I'm not really sure how that works on laptops, but I'm guessing it would just recognize the computer and know that it should have Windows unlocked. So on the left side of the computer, you'll have a SD port, a USB-C port, and a audio jack. On the right side, you have 2 USB ports and a USB-C port. I think those might be 3.0. I'm not too sure. On the back side, you'll have the computer's charging port, a USB-C, an HDMI, and a lane plug-in. Now here's a video of me actually powering up the computer for the first time ever. And apparently I didn't clean my camera lens too well, so it's a little bit blurry, so sorry about that. But as you notice, the keyboard actually turns on, and it looks pretty awesome at night. So let me actually show you that right now. Oh boy, let me tell you, whenever I seen this computer in the middle of the night, oh my goodness, it's like a freaking rainbow on that thing, man. It looks insane. Now, for anyone wondering what the specs are, it's got a RTX 4070 in it, an Intel Core i9 14900HX, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and 1 terabyte of SSD storage. Alrighty, so I'm kind of gonna show off the bag now. This is what the bag kind of looks like. It's got like a dragon logo. I guess that's the MSI logo. And I really like how the MSI logo has this red band beside it. It also has more MSI logos on the front side. The inside of this backpack has more MSI logos inside it. It's very nice. I'm definitely going to be keeping this bag forever. And it's very practical. I always carry my mouse pad inside it. 2 mouses. My computer stands that I 3D printed myself. My computer's charging cable, and my computer itself. And I do have like a Game Boy and a PSP that I usually carry in there. I just didn't really pull those out. And as I was recording this, I realized I had dropped some chocolate on my computer, so I actually ended up cleaning that after I recorded this. But yeah, as you can see, I added a Rick and Morty theme to it, kind of making it my own. Anyway, we're going to shift into what I was doing last month in my classes. Last month, I had a probability class, and a UI UX class. We're gonna start by talking about the UI UX class. That class basically taught me the process of coming up with a UI system and being more aware of how to build a UX system. During the class, we come up with a wireframe, and we start with a lo-fi wireframe, and then we upgrade to a mid-fi wireframe, and then we upgrade to a hi-fi wireframe. As we do this, we also analyze other video games in the industry and try to figure out why their UI is so effective. I'm actually in the middle of the process of making my video game called Jaywalk, and you can actually wishlist it today. And the UI elements were actually made using Figma, and I actually learned how to use Figma in this UI UX class. I'm currently showing you how I designed one of my lo-fi and wireframes and how you can actually interact with it. Honestly, I wish I could show you some of my classmates' wireframes because some of them had some insane wireframes to look at. But basically, Figma is great for collaborating with others and coming up with quick UI systems. There's also a lot of community-made assets that you can use commercially on your own stuff. Now let's switch to my other class of probability. If you're taking the same course as I am and you see that probability is your next class, you better lock in, man. Like, I am not kidding, bro. Because on that first week, they wanted us to use MATLAB, and I had never touched MATLAB ever in my life, so it was kind of a lot for me. And I ended up talking to ChatGPT a lot about how MATLAB works and what's the point of it. And basically, for my personal use, it works very good as a calculator and statistics, but it's not anything that you would be using as a plugin for Unreal Engine. So yeah, probability was basically about statistics. I'm guessing it's very useful for figuring out what type of game you want to make, statistically speaking, before you make it, by making a game that's in high demand with low competition. Anyway, I think that covers my classes for last month. This month, I'm currently on my second week starting today of my current classes. And this month, I only have one class. I'm currently taking level design 1, and I'm learning how to make an effective game blockout. We're currently being shown a few examples from AAA games, like Uncharted, and we're expected to make our own blockouts using the same methods. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Anyways, I'll be uploading a video today about my game. I've added a lot of cool stuff to it, so if you'd be interested in seeing my game, I'll be leaving a link in the description to the video. Anyway, that'll be all for now. Have a good day, bud.
Good morning! Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.